In this video, we're going to show how we can enable two-factor authentication for login to mbox portal for admin access, whether it is an HSG or mfusion, because the data are highly sensitive, especially for HSG, we store user database and also user access records. And also for mfusion, we store all the SD1 hosts for monitoring and configuration management purposes. So by default, the login is actually going through an username and password. Once you log in, you will have full access as an administrator. You have full access to the user data and also mfusion data. So in order to enable two-factor authentication, which is normally a required compliance for large organizations to secure or to restrict access to highly sensitive data. So two-factor authentication is a very important criteria. So there are two ways of getting two-factor authentication. One is to get SMTP OTP or other email OTP. Another way is SMS OTP. So in order to receive email OTP or SMS OTP, we have to configure SMTP server. So you can use your own third-party SMTP server. Once you have configured, make sure you can do a test so that you are able to receive email from this SMTP server setting, because once it's enabled, if you are unable to receive OTP, you will not be able to log in. So similarly, you will configure SMS gateway. You can have many different ways of sending SMS from different SMS providers. So once you've done that, you do a connection test, make sure you can receive OTP from either email or SMS OTP server. So I can receive emails. I'm ready to enable 2FA login. So you can enable either email or SMS. So in this case, I will enable both options. And so on the user side, you can choose which OTP option to use, either SMS or email. You can also optionally enable recovery email in case you forget your password. You'll send an email to your recovery email. So save the settings. Once you save the settings, so on the user profile, I will have that 2FA configuration option. You can optionally put a recovery email here. And for this purpose, I will just enable 2FA login. So you can use SMS or either SMS or email at the user level. So I enable SMS and put in the mobile number and your current password. Once you put in your correct current password, then you check you'll receive an OTP 044025. So once you get the correct OTP and it's verified, then 2FA is enabled for this user account. So the next time when you log in again with the correct password, you will be asked to enter SMS OTP, which is sent to your mobile phone. So just wait for the OTP to come in. Once you key in the correct OTP, you will be able to log in and have full access. So that's how we can enable the 2FA login for admin portal access. So if you're creating other user account, for example, I'm just going to create an operator account, the email, whichever profile you use. Yes, I'm just going to give a simple password, assign this to an entity. So by default, this operator will log in and have access to his own entity data using the username and password. So now I'm going to enable 2FA for this operator account. So for testing purpose, I'll use my mobile number as well. While I'm changing the profile setting, now once you enable OTP, you have to wait for the OTP to verify your setting. So the next time when I log in, I will have to enter OTP to secure my access. So now I'm prompted for SMS OTP. Then I can get full access. So sometimes you may want to use email OTP instead of SMS OTP because email, SMS costs some money. For the testing purpose, I will switch to email OTP. Check my email for the OTP. Okay, so I'm changing to use email OTP instead of SMS. And now I try to log in again. So I should be receiving email OTP instead of SMS OTP now. That's how I get full access again. So basically, we have the flexibility of either using SMS or email OTP to secure 2FA access to mbox admin portal. That's all for this. Thank you for watching.